And how do you think American audiences will respond?
I think an audience is universal. How did I respond to American films? I was born in a village in south of India, but it worked for me. I mean, I could understand Chaplin with or without knowledge in the language. My linguistic inabilities never came to the fore when you watch great actors. And even not only Chaplin, and at 17 when I was an assistant director, nobody told me that Citizen Kane is a film that the greatest American film. I found it to be so. I discovered Dalton Trumbo on my own. So I think good stuff is international. Good stuff is universal. And I hope mine is good stuff too.
Well, you've mentioned previously that sometimes audiences are something to be feared, that as a filmmaker sometimes you're so paranoid of what the audience will think that you get out of the
I think I copied that line from Chaplin, but that's not truly my thing. Chaplin says it's a multi-headed monster. You don't know what it'll think. I don't think so, because I think it's a slightly different replication of myself as an audience. I make films that I really would love to see, and I do it honestly. I think the audience would be my family and they'll like it. And because we think alike. And I've realized over time, watching other people, what great filmmakers try to become after they achieved their greatness is to regain the naivety of an audience, the open mind. Not even naivety is not the word, the innocence of the audience, without technique, which purely emotion. And they try to get back into that, like how we think of childhood. Directors try to get back into that position of an audience, which according to them is the penultimate position to be, the audience. When you've climbed the ladder to the full extent, then what you want to do is reverse the ladder, climb again.
Right, so not to judge, well, this cut was bad, or the story
arc. Yeah, you start
arc.
Looking at the edge of the frame. If the camera shakes a bit, a filmmaker notices. If it goes slightly askew, he knows it. But a true audience doesn't care. It doesn't care whether the camera's gone Dutch, topsy-turvy, or what. It's a feeling that they get, and they watch the center of the frame. And sometimes a good director can make them watch whatever corner of the frame he wants the audience to. That's when he truly becomes an audience himself, and he knows what to watch in a frame. The focus shifts automatically, the camera moves towards the subject, and the audience is so satisfied because that's exactly what they wanted to see, and off the whole scenario. And that's where the camera goes forward. It's a very satisfying feeling. You're mentally nodding to yourself, yeah, that's what I wanted to see. And that's a great director's work.